Most people think that when they're injured in a slip or a trip and fall in Michigan, that they're entitled to compensation. It's not necessarily true. There's something called the open and obvious doctrine in Michigan. It says that if you're able to see the hazard upon which you fell after you have fallen, then you generally cannot recover. That makes it very difficult to recover for slips and or trips and falls in Michigan. People will oftentimes say to me, well, I tripped and fell on this raised piece of concrete or this hole in the parking lot. I said, well, how do you know that you fell? I looked back and I saw what I fell upon. Unfortunately, that leads to what's known as an open and obvious defense, because there's certain cases in Michigan law that say that if you can see that hazard after you fell upon it, you cannot recover. So it's important that you contact me early on. It's also important that you take pictures of the area where you fell if possible. It is certainly possible for you to recover for a slip and fall in Michigan if you slipped upon what's known as a clear, slippery substance. If you are walking upon what otherwise looks like a normal surface and you slip and fall, and the only indicia of what you fell upon is the wetness on your pants or the slipperiness of the area in which you are walking, then you do have the ability to recover in Michigan for your slip and fall. Premises liability is a very difficult area of the law in Michigan, and the laws that have come down and the cases that have come out really are not favorable to the person who is injured. So it's important that you get me involved early so that we can preserve the evidence, preserve the video camera. Often the video camera footage will tell us what happens. But what happens with the video camera footage is it gets taped over after a few days, so we need to send out official letters so that they preserve the video. And if they do destroy the video, then we get the ability to have a jury instruction at trial that says, hey, they may have destroyed some evidence. So get me involved early. Give me a call right now if you've been involved in any sort of a slip or trip and fall accident. My name is David Femminineo, and I'm ready to handle your case right now.